Alright guys, welcome back. So, today's going to be a trade recap of yesterday. I really wasn't planning on trading yesterday because I had a lot of stuff to do in the morning, but I ended up coming home and I found that I had some free time, so I pulled up the computer, I pulled up the options chain, and I did something that I don't recommend anyone do, which is just rushing into a trade. I got very lucky yesterday. I'm going to go over everything, but I'm going to show you guys what not to do. Because I went from almost blowing up my account to making $15. And I should have cut losses, because holding and hoping is not the thing to do. So my profit yesterday was pure luck. It was 100% pure luck, and I'm getting another chance. I'm going to start fresh Monday. We're up in the account, but we're going to go over everything. So here it is. I got home yesterday and I turned on the computer and I pulled up the SPY options because it's been pretty good to me lately. So I pulled up the SPY options and they were expirations of August 7th, which was yesterday. So because they were expiring yesterday at market close, they were pretty cheap. So let's just go over the trade and what happened. Actually, before I even go over this recap, let me just say what's going on here. So I saw the SPY. It's been bullish for who knows how long now, just up and up every day. It's been kind of making new highs, or at least staying at the previous day high around that price. So I was like, this is a no-brainer. It's looking good right here, and all the moving averages were floating above that. Here's a 50 moving average. VWAP is down here. Here's the 8 moving average. I said if it could break above this 50 moving average, it's just gonna go. So I'm just gonna get into some call options. So I was looking at the cheapest calls were the 335. The price is 334.23 at this point, 20. So I'm looking to get into the 335 calls, which were about $30 a piece. So I wanted to get into 15 to 20 contracts at one time. I wanted to use most of my account as a position size, so around 600 bucks. But as you can see here, it's just over the course of the day, it's been moving sideways, but it has been making higher highs and higher lows. Especially here on the 5-minute. So I went and got my hair cut, and I rushed. As soon as I got home, I had some free time. So I was just like, you know what, I'm going to record a video, I'm going to make some profit today, and I'm going to end the week good. So 20 contracts would be at 30 cents for the premium, would be 600 bucks. Oh, let me get off of this so you guys can see. So I basically just want to do a breakout. A high of the previous candle, or breakout over the previous high and then do a scalp, because scalping's been working for me. So I would consider myself a scalping a scalping trader or the scalping pattern, whatever you want to call it, strategy. So let me fast forward this a little bit to when I decide to get into the trade. So it's definitely doing what I want, and the 5-minute looks better than the 1 minute, because as you can see here, you're getting higher highs and higher lows. So it's a consistent. If I was to draw trend lines this way, they would be evenly going upward. So, and all the moving averages are just sloping up. But man, did I get lucky yesterday. I'm just checking what color the VWAP was, because sometimes I forget which one's which. So the yellow's the VWAP. Where do I click the buy button? Alright. So this is where I've been doing pretty well, buying right around this area. It's definitely a breakout. So I want to get in, I think around 31. I put a limit order. 31's on the ask. And because I can't fit my I have my position screen on here, but I can't fit my other screen that shows my open orders. So I'm looking at my open orders on my phone, and I could cancel my open orders from my phone instead of clicking the widget up here and going to open orders. I just don't have a big enough screen. I have to eventually get a desktop with 2 monitors. That will just make life a lot easier for me. So I don't get filled. I don't think I get filled for a while. I think I end up canceling that order, because I'm trying to get filled at 30. Yeah, so now we have another green candle. So I'm like, alright, we're at 31, 32 on the bid and ask. I'm definitely not going to get filled at 30. So I end up canceling that order. And I put in, oh, so here's where I mess up. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Why can't I place this order? I tried twice, 31, insufficient underlying stock position to cover. I have this on the sell tab, so I have to put this on the buy tab in the order entry section. So I try it again. Then I realize, oh, alright, I'm buying, I'm not selling. So right here, bam, so I got filled instantly at 30 and I'm not even looking up here at the candles to see what's going on, and it instantly drops. So now we're at 29 on the bid. I'm already down. I'm like, alright, this is a 1 minute candle, what's going on here? The next candle is gonna, this is just a fake out right here. The next candle is definitely gonna continue to trend up. But I didn't let this candle close. I should have let this candle close first. So at this point, I'm down 30 bucks. Like, alright, you know what? I'm willing to risk 60 bucks. I think that's what I had in the back of my mind. I'm willing to risk $60. Yeah, I don't recommend anyone do this. Keep your hard stop and set your hard stop. Take the loss, because this gets to a point where I was telling myself, alright, I'm all out. I'm either gonna ride this thing out till the end of the day, and it's either gonna be in the money or out of the money, because I had to go to work soon. I work second shift, so I don't have all day. That's why I'm free in the mornings to trade. So I'm like, man, I can't sit and watch this thing all day. Like, I have to go to work. There's really not good service there. What am I gonna do? At this point, I'm down 70 bucks. Just hoping, down and hoping. $90. And I'm thinking, how the hell did I get in this at such a bad spot? I should have waited for a green candle to clear, to fully close above this moving average. This one didn't fully close, and this was red on the 5 minute and the 1 minute. So now look how we're looking. Now I'm down 90 bucks. And I just have my fingers crossed. I'm just like, alright, here we go. Now we're getting some green. So I end up pausing a couple times. This trade ends up lasting a while. So let me see what happens here. Oh yeah, so that candle turns red. And actually, I probably could have cut my losses there and been down 30 bucks, which I should have did. But now I'm thinking, okay, here's a reversal. It's coming back up. It's too bullish. It's just hoping. It's hope. It's not using technical analysis. It's just, I wasn't using my head. At this point, I'm like, alright, 50, 30, 40 bucks, I'm down. Let me just see what happens. I'm thinking of getting out at 26. I got my mouse on the bid to sell. And then it just flushes down. Man, this is even hard to watch knowing what the outcome was. It's still hard to watch me do this. Because I could, with options, you could blow up your whole account, especially on an expiration date that expires this day. This expired yesterday. I'm in an August 7th expiration. So I literally had like 4 hours before this expired, and it was what I get in a 30? It's cost me 600 bucks. My account was at 660 something. So at this point, if you look, I'm down, well, actually I paused and came back. So that's what happened. Let's rewind that. So right here. So I'm down. At this point, I'm to the point of no return. I'm just like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna either, I don't know why this isn't going away. So if you look through this little screen at the unrealized P&L, I'm down 150 bucks. So I pause it and come back. I had to step away from the computer. So I came back, and here's where I got in, right? So I got in right here. This thing sold off all the way past the 200 moving average. I was down over $300 at this point. So at this point, I was to the point of no return. I said, I'm not going to sell it and lose half of my account. I'm going to just wait and pray, basically. So we got some upward movement, and then we finally got some bullish movement. Some good solid green candles, and at this point I was down $30 and I was willing to get out there, but since I was seeing green candles, I was just letting it ride out at this point. So I'm getting pretty close. The bid's at 28, so I can sell on the bid right away. I'm in this at 30. So I have to start setting stop losses. So I should have just set a stop loss at 28. That way, if it did reverse on me, I would have just got out and lost $30. But here we go. I'm almost break even. You guys, I got so lucky on this trade. I got so lucky. And because I was stubborn and I didn't sell when I was down 300, it did pay off this time. This time it paid off. But the 10 other times, it probably won't pay off. This was pure luck. So now it's almost 30 on the bid. So I'm down $10. It's 30 on the bid now. Well, it's 30 on the ask. Here we go. So I'm break even. At this point, I'm break even. They're saying up 10 because the ask is 30. I want to get out at 31. So as soon as this thing hits 31, I put in the order. I click the bid. It's kind of going up and down. I click the bid. I think I get filled pretty quick. And just like that, I'm out. What a stressful morning for me. Even though the count's small, man. And so I ended up making $16.14, which I wasn't even happy about at all. Even if I made $100, I still think I would have been mad at myself for just rushing in the door and just rushing into a trade. I really didn't think it through or wait long enough. So, you know, you learn from your mistakes. That was a mistake that hopefully I learned from. I have to start setting a mental stop or a hard stop and just cutting losses so I don't blow up my account. Because if I blow up this account, then I don't know if I'll be able to even make more videos. So I think we end up getting a little bit higher. But I don't have the option screen up. So I think that we did end up getting a little higher, but I didn't even care. I just cut my losses. I would have been fine to break even down a little bit. But I ended up making a little money. So the account, let's see. So now we're at 680. So I'm up 79. So I'm up $80 for the week, which for me is an average of let's see, I just traded. I don't think I trade every day. Did I trade every day? I don't know, but $80 for the week for me is really good. I've never made that. So that's gonna be it. We're gonna start fresh Monday, and we're definitely not gonna do a repeat of today because, like I said, it was all luck. And to hope and pray and hold, hope and hold is not the way to do things. Oh, and I want to I know it's at the end of the video, but I just wanted to thank the Bulls and the Beers for throwing me out a shout out in this video, because the support helps for me to get subscribers, and yeah, I really appreciate that, so thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So if you do like this kind of stuff, also go check out his channel. I'm sure most of his subscribers are my subscribers, but if you haven't seen his channel, the Bulls and the Beers, go check out his channel. He basically does the same thing what I do, but he has a fully funded account, so he's the next level up. But he has a really good channel. He's doing good things, and definitely recommend it. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.